What if someone says to you that there is a place on earth where you will live in a Bitcoin building, drive Bitcoin cars, and shop at Bitcoin malls? I mean, eat, sleep, and literally live Bitcoins. Crazy. That's what you would think of them, right? Well, crazy just became a reality when President Nayib Bukele of El Salvador announced in a rockstar like concert that he and his government are planning to build a Bitcoin city, and that too at the base of volcano. Now, this beats a Hollywood movie plot, doesn't it? And today we'll talk about this hot potato called as the Bitcoin city of El Salvador. Hi all, my name is Dheeraj Vaidya from wallstreetmojo.com, the home for most authentic place to learn finance and accounting. Let's get started. So, what is the Bitcoin city and what's the hype around this new kid or an adult because it's a city in this world of cryptocurrencies? Let's find out. So, this Bitcoin city will be fueled or powered by a Bitcoin bond of $1 billion. So, half of which will be used to build this energy or mining infrastructure, while the other half will be used for buying Bitcoins. So now, these tokenized bonds will then be available to the users right throughout the world, who will then have access to start the investments in the country from amount as low as $100. And if experts such as Blockstream CSO Samsung Mo are to be believed, then after a gap of 5 years, El Salvador will start to sell some of its Bitcoin holdings which were used to fund the bonds initially. So now, this would be used to pay for extra profits or dividends to its bondholders every year, along with an initial 6.5% yield. And if things go according to the plan, then the country would surely be in for some awesome returns. And if we are to believe the words of President Bukele, then we are in to witness a city where everything, including museums, airports, rails, restaurants, all will be devoted to Bitcoins. Now, that's quite optimistic, right? Now, is there a reason for it? Let's find out. So, the optimism here, springs from the fact that President Bukele feels that Bitcoin value will touch $1 million in the near future, and he wants to jump on this bandwagon before it's too late. What this tells us is the fact that the general view in El Salvador is that the Bitcoin could definitely be the tool that can power their economic growth and investment in the future, and they don't want to really miss the bus. Optimism or blind faith? Well, that only time can tell. However, what I can surely tell you is that the city will use geothermal energy of a nearby volcano called as a Colchagua to drive its ambition of both powering the city and crypto mining. So crypto mining basically is an energy driven process of solving mathematical problems daily to verify and add crypto coins to the blockchain network. And if you ever thought that this project was not serious, then let me tell you that El Salvador is already running a Bitcoin mining operations near a geothermal power plant close to the Ticapa volcano. So this country has already a thing or two going on for Bitcoins, right? And if you thought that the fantasy ends here, then you must hear these words from President Bukele, which says that the residents of Bitcoin City won't have to pay any income tax, property, or even capital gains tax, and the city would have zero carbon dioxide emissions. And the only tax that would be necessary will be the value added tax or the VAT, 50% of which will be used to pay the municipal bonds, and the remaining will find its place in the municipal infrastructure and maintenance. I really don't know about you, but I am surely planning to buy a property there. No matter how ambitious the Bitcoin City project might sound, there are still many issues that are still up in the air. And a lot of clarity is needed on these things before the city hits its strides. These issues include clarity on the bond's launch date, the legal rights of the expected buyer, and again, uncertainty in a scenario if the country defaults on its bonds. Besides, critics have also warned that the lack of currency regulations would serve as a hotspot for criminal activities in the country. And again, investors would be in a constant state of puzzle and anxiety because of the high volatile nature of the currency as well. Moving ahead, you must be thinking that why would countries even think of setting up their own Bitcoin cities? I mean, what's this rush all about? So guys, my answer to this would be twofolds. Firstly, when it comes to the developed countries, most of this could be related to evading FOMO or the fear of missing out, which generally means that it might be a trend that no one would want to, miss out on. However, as far as the underdeveloped or the developing countries go, there is a strong case that they can use it as a fuel that powers their development engine and gets them on the track of huge investments, be it from within or outside. And when leaders like the New York Mayor Eric Adams come out with the aim of making New York a cryptocurrency hub and says that he will accept his first 3 paychecks in Bitcoins, there can be a few who would mistake that we are not heading towards the age of crypto cities, such as the Bitcoin city of El Salvador. And even now, if you thought that this is just a small step taken by a country towards popularizing and accepting cryptos, then what would you say when I tell you that Canada has encouraged the cult of cryptocurrency by allowing its residents to buy and sell bitcoins in its 40 ATMs? Don't know about you, but the idea has certainly started to hit me. However, for the time being, let's all hold our horses and just watch how these crypto cities unfold themselves, if they do. I hope you found this video to be useful. Please do like and share. And if you have any feedback or want to suggest a topic for any future videos, then you may do so by writing about it in the comments section. Also, we come up with interesting videos on finance and accounting topics regularly. So if you have not subscribed to our channel yet, then please do so by clicking on the subscribe button below so that you can get the notification as soon as we release one. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.